Well, you know that YouTube is all in on shorts when they keep turning out new features for the shorts tools. And today we're going to look at one that's just been released in the past week, which is called Voiceover. And so we're going to open up the shorts camera and I'll give you a quick rundown how it works. Actually, it allows you to have more control over the audio side of things. So let's dig in and have a look. Of course, I'm on my iPhone. This is currently rolling out to iOS users. Sorry, Android once again.
What?
I'm going to click on the plus. And of course, we're going to go into Create a Short. And as you can see, we're in the Shorts tool doing our usual thing. I'm just going to leave that at 15 seconds because I don't need to do too much. Now you can build your short however you normally would, and that can include audio using stuff from the sound library, which I'll show you in a second. First thing I can do is record something, put together a few scenes. I could maybe add something from the camera roll, which I could do here. We could do like the picture of this pie. And we only want an establishing shot of 2 seconds. So we're going to add that in there. Doesn't really matter what for the demonstration purposes. I'm going to record something. That looks really good. Okay, and I can, of course, go and trim that up. I'll get that in there like that. I can't really hear what's happening in the playback at the moment. Just add something else from here. Maybe we can find the spot where I'm putting the source on. Here we go. Hang on, here we go. Let's find it. Here we go. We'll add that in. So now we've got a couple of scenes here. Some with me talking, some without me talking. It's under 15 seconds right now, but that's all we need for the demonstration. So I can hit the button here and it will start rotating through the scenes that I've put together. Beautiful. Now down the bottom you can see we've got our usual things like sound, adding text, timeline and filters. But in the middle there's one that's a picture of the microphone. It says Voiceover. It's a little bit abbreviated there because Voiceover is such a long word. So what I can do is go into that. It basically plays the video over and over, and I can do two things to record. I can hit the button, record it, then hit the button to stop, or I can just, when the line gets to where I want to say something, I can just hold the button in, do my line, and then release it. And so I might want to sing, I'm saying something in my scene, I might want to say something in the start, and maybe something in the end. So let's see if we can do something here. I love meat pies. Now when you first record, it stops after the recording, so then you can continue it along to where I want to go. But you've got to have source. And so I've recorded a voiceover on that and a voiceover on that. Obviously I'm talking in the middle part where I'm on camera. And I'm going to hit X. Now the next thing I can do is this button that's now appeared here is called volume. I can click on that and you can see, I can see the original sound, which is the sound that was recorded on the original video, whether it's on the pies or on my part, and then the voiceover part that I read, and I can adjust those as it's playing to like match. And so I've got two different volume controls there, one for the original sound on the video and one for the voiceovers. And so I can find out how that works the best each time, depending on what's on the original sound and so forth. But you can add to the whole audio here by going into sound, and I can actually pick a backing track from the music library. You know, I can pick something interesting like this Among Us one. There's some interesting music in the start, so we'll just let that play. Yeah, it's going to be a lot louder because it's at full volume, but we're going to be able to turn this down by going into volume. Among Us is the name of the track, so we can actually pull that back to be purely background music. That looks really good. And there it is there. And so we've got the original sound, we've got the voiceover at whatever level we need that to be, and we got the music sort of down a lot lower to be like background music. You can play with that. It's going to rotate through a number of times. You can adjust them accordingly. Once you're done, you can sort of come out and then complete the process. You know, add whatever else you need to add, whether it's titles and whatnot. And then, of course, we can go out and prepare the 8-second short for uploading to YouTube. Because there's a voice feature now, it's giving you a lot more control over the audio overall, including the music, including your voiceover, including any original sounds that were on the video that you might have recorded or might have imported. When you go back into the voiceover section to voiceover, you can see there's an undo button there, just back there to the left of the record button. So you can technically undo and get it until you get it right each time and so forth, but we're not going to make any changes to that. Now, of course, I can upload that to YouTube, but I'm not going to put that on my channel, and so I'm just going to go and use one of the other features, which is save as a draft. I'm going to keep that for later. The voiceover feature, do you think that's going to be handy? Do you think you're going to use it if you are accustomed to making shorts with the Shorts tools? Let me know in the comments below. I think it's a pretty good feature, apparently, according to YouTube. As you can see on this screenshot now, it's something that people have been requesting, and I suspect that that's probably true. Let's see how creative you can get with the audio on your shorts using the voiceover feature. You can watch this video right here where I show you every tool as of when I recorded it, because obviously we just added voiceover for one. This is Doug, and I'll catch you later.
Subscribe to Doug Hewson YT for more tech or content creation.